Hey everybody, it's Greg from ParkJourney.com here. Hope you're all doing well. As you can see, I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood for a new update of Super Nintendo World and lots of Halloween Horror Nights construction. I got my cold butter beer as I'm heading down to the lower lot. As you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here in the San Fernando Valley. Got a little bit of rain last night, so everything's nice and clean. No smog today. You can see all the way to the other end. The North Hills and all that stuff, Somar and San Fernando, if you're not familiar with the area. And then obviously over to Glendale and Burbank and all that fun stuff. But anyway, we've got a lot to show you today. We'll get right into it. But before I do, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel. As always, we greatly appreciate it. So we'll start off here with Super Nintendo World up in the second level of the Starway. As you can see, wow, since our last update, you are definitely starting to see a lot more thematic elements showing up over here on the right, the mountains and everything, and then obviously we've got Bowser's Castle over there on the other side. Lots going on. It looks absolutely fantastic. I know that unfortunately video quality is not always the best from this distance, but I can assure you in person, even without my glasses, it looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely raising the excitement level of what's coming for next year. We did retweet some pictures from the ET lot a couple weeks ago. They were bringing in some thematic elements. There was a thwomp and some other stuff too. So I'm not sure if they've already made their way on site here. Take a kind of a closer look, but can't really tell from this angle. But we'll definitely see if we can get a closer look down on the lower lot. But it is looking absolutely fantastic. And we'll move down the second escalator starway, get a closer look at Super Nintendo World. Definitely more details coming into shape the closer we get, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Cannot wait. So excited for this. So definitely more done on the right side than on the Bowser Castle side. Those are not Goombas or Koopas, those are workers. But eventually they will be. So we'll get a little closer here. Just like with everything Universal's done the last, decade plus, the detail here is pretty amazing. I'm guessing forced perspective and all that stuff is definitely going to make it look much different from the inside than it does from out here. But just a lot of really great work going on. Once those scrims got removed to reveal so many great details. So unfortunately, I think we're at the point now where, as you can see, you literally can't see anything from the lower lot. So what looks so tall from the Starway is nothing from this side. There's a little bit here you can see from this particular angle, but other than that, no, you can't really see much of anything from this side, which obviously is the way it's supposed to be. In addition to that, we have some work going on for Halloween Horror Nights. As you can see here, we've got a facade here on the opposite end of where it usually is. And what we thought, maybe speculated, was a second facade a while back. You can see it's just maze construction because there's a wall on the other side. So it looks like they're doing things a little bit different on this maze for this upcoming Halloween Horror Nights. Go ahead and zoom in here, get a better look at the facade. I'm actually kind of excited to see that they're doing something a little bit different, kind of a different layout for this maze this year. So here on the upper lot, we've got a lot more Halloween Horror Nights construction going on, where Bride of Frankenstein Lives was last year, which was our favorite maze of last year. So you see the facade and more going on. They are working today. You can hear them back there hammering away and cutting away. I have to say the construction on this feels a little different than past mazes, like much more sturdy, maybe is the word I'm looking for. But it's looking good so far. I mean, obviously we got a while to go before Halloween Horror Nights. Waiting for some announcements still, obviously. And then over here where the traditional exit for this maze is, you can see that they are definitely working. As I mentioned in the earlier part, it just looks like a lot more permanent installation for some reason. I don't know why. But as you saw in our last update, I'll link to it here, they were doing some concrete work in here. So they did replace all of the concrete here. So I don't know if that means they were just replacing some of the plugs and stuff for all of the effects, some of the power sources, and then some other things. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of improvements we get in this particular area for this maze come September. So here on the Curious George lot, as you can see, we've got tent number 2 up now. Last update, we just had tent number 1. And now we are on tent number 2. It definitely feels like Horror Nights build is going on much earlier this year. I think we're going to really see a return to the pre-pandemic Horror Nights this year. I mean, we've already got full facades up, and this is, mid-April, which is kind of amazing. So here is a look at the facade for the maze up here. Looks to be pretty much completed. Not sure what it is, but obviously we will defer to others who think they know what it is at this point. And then here you can see in the second tent, you can see they're starting to put in a little bit of the layout of the maze itself as they work to construct. So I'm guessing that the maze over on the right here already has its layout completed. And then this maze here, they'll get this layout completed, and then obviously start working on all of the theming and all that fun stuff. Here's maybe a little bit of a better look. We'll just kind of pan through the entire area here. Maze number 1 and maze number 2. So here you can see a little bit more of the framing and the layout here for the second maze. Exciting. Ready for it. Absolutely. So out here in CityWalk, we've got the new chicken that we will definitely be checking out at some point. Look at the menu. Chicken tenders, hot and spicy chicken tenders, hot and spicy chicken sandwich, Asian style sandwich, classic. Then of course you've got your fries, Asian coleslaw, classic coleslaw. Definitely looking forward to checking this out. It's a little early right now. It's only about a little bit after 10, so we'll check it out on one of our upcoming trips. Alright, so out here at CityWalk, you can see they are hard at work on Tucson. You can see some workers up there on the second floor. Looks like some brickwork going on there right in the middle. Obviously, we don't know what's going on inside. I'm sure quite a lot. As we've mentioned, very excited for this to open later this year. Hopefully very soon. So before we head out, I look on the top level of CityWalk down at Toothsome. Some of the work being done in the front. You can't really see inside. There's too much reflection on the windows right now. But here on the ground level, you can see they are definitely doing some new brickwork and stuff like that. Kind of see if we can move over here a little bit. So kind of a little peek inside. Still looks pretty bare, so it's going to be a while. But this is Universal, and they pick up the pace pretty quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing some more stuff coming up very soon. And then here we've got, I think they might still be pulling out some stuff from the Hard Rock as well. Some flooring maybe on this end. A little bit of a closer look on this end. So we got some piping going on. Got a lift. Lots of dirt. But the activity has definitely picked up over the past, since our last update. Let's see if we can get another peek here inside. Yeah, still looks pretty gutted at this point. But again, this is not the first time they've done this, so I'm gonna guess we'll start seeing more stuff very soon. And then, as I said earlier, you can start to see a little bit of brickwork going on here on the top of the upper level. It'd be cool if they had some tables out here, kind of sit and people watch and enjoy your Toothsome stuff. But we'll see. Flurry of activity today. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for our Universal Studios Hollywood update. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You can see a little bit more of Tucson behind me, Universal Cinema, heading into the park. Hope you enjoyed. Super Nintendo World is definitely coming along very well. Cannot wait. Tucson's coming along, and obviously lots of Horror Night stuff too. So I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we will talk to you soon.